Welcome to the installation of the racing car model number 14002, which is the racing car with the Trundle. Now, as you can see there, we start with the piece number item 1L and 1R. Now, if you want to display here, it's included one piece underneath there in the middle, which is the item number 2R. Now this one we're going to install for the Trundle, which going to be pulled out from the right hand side of the bed. But if you want to pull it out from the left hand side, you just reverse the middle piece and use the other piece to install it in. As you can see from the middle part here, we start with 2 screws. Whenever you see there, we're putting 1 screw there and 1 screw there. Now bear in mind, there's a golden rules you must put in, tied in just enough to touch the plastic ring there at the edge. Now this has to be tight fit, and make sure, we're going to explain to you later, when you do the locking device, it must be locked in tightly. If not, you need to retie this screw, particular screw there again. So make sure it's actually turning 180 degrees, which we're going to mention later. Now we proceed to the other side here. We also put another 2 screws in this position, 1 there and also 1 there. Now as you can see, this is item number 8. With this one here, you put 3 wooden dowel on. We got 1 there, 2nd there, and a 3rd there. Now the golden rules for the wooden dowel is we always put in about 60% in and leave 40% out, like so. Next we start with this piece here, item number 7. First we're putting in the locking device there, 1 there, 2 there. Now when you put in this locking device, you put it in. Now to make sure it's actually aligned so we can install easily, we use the Allen key there to make sure it's actually aligned in. This is the best way for you to check in, make sure it's aligned. If not, just turn on here to make it smooth, it's all aligned up. And we do the same as for the other side as well. Next, on the side there, we also put 1 wooden dowel there and also 1 on this side as well, and 1 there as well. Next we turn the piece over like so. You can see the line symbol like that. Now we're putting in the piece item number 6, and we also put in 1 locking device there, 1 there, and also 1 there. Now on the side there, we're putting 2 wooden dowel and also 2 on the other side as well. Next, as you can see, we're going to use a 50mm screw there to lock in the piece like so, and by using Allen key we'll lock in that in positions. Next we join the piece into the back piece like that, on top of it like so. Now next we're going to put in all the pieces to the side there. Now as from the back there, we're going to put in 2 locking device, as you can see there, 1 there and also 1 there. Now bear in mind, when you put in locking the position, make sure you put the arrow is facing where the screw coming from. So in this position, the screw is now coming from this way like this, so that the arrow must be pointing toward the screw there, 1 there, and it's also 1 there as well, like that. Next we're going to put it in this position like so. Now once it's actually tight in position, we're turning the locking position clockwise position like that, so it's locking in. Now we're going to use a 50mm screw there to lock in this position. On the 3rd locking position, we're using a 50mm screw there, 1 there, and also 1 for the 4th one as well, like so. and tie it up with the Allen key. Once the fourth one is done, we also put another 50mm screw to the fifth hole as well, like so. So by now this side is complete, and then the back side should look like so. Next we're going to put in the headlight, which is this piece here. Now we're going to turn it over. Now once we turn over the headlight, it looks like so. Now we're going to put in two small locking devices there. Now bear in mind, check it with the Allen key as mentioned previously. So we put one there, two there, and also two white locking devices like mentioned previously as well. Make sure the arrow, as you can see there, is facing towards where the screw coming from, which is from this direction. One there, one there. And we do the same for the other side as well. One there, two there, three is a white one, and the fourth one is also white one. Now once again, also the arrow must facing where the screw coming from here. Okay, next we're gonna put that one in position like so. As you can see, the feet is actually facing downward like so. Make sure you put it in the right position like that, and then once it's tight and neat, we're locking in the clockwise position. And then we also use two 50mm screw to tie that up with two black locking device as well. Now at this stage here, as you can see, the switch must be on top, which is like that. So it looks like this in this position. Once the two screws actually tightly lock in, we're going to start with, followed by this piece here, which is the 1R. We're going to put it on top of this piece here, and then we also put in the fourth screw in this position as well. So on this side here we got four altogether, 1, 2, 3, and also 4 screws there to tie it in. Okay, make sure at this stage here, make sure everything is nice and tight, otherwise the bed will fall apart. So make sure you double check everything is nice and tight and the screw is actually tied in. Alright, now we turn the bed over, and the bed should by now should look at this position, and it should be complete like so, as you can see. Now this stage here, as you can see, we got 5 metal bars, and please prepare also 10 screw, and each screw there must bear a plastic ring like so, in this fashion, as you can see there, which gonna be later on put on the cap, the silver cap in. Now next we're gonna put in this position. We start from the middle. Now bear in mind, make sure the bar is actually horizontal, so we can put the slate in later. So make sure it's actually horizontal position and nice and balanced. And then we'll do the following 5 for 1 there, 2, 3, 4 and 5 position there. Now during this operation for putting the bar, we're losing 1 screw there, 2nd screw there, and also the top and the bottom on this one as well, to make the installation of the bar more easily in, and then later on we would tie the back in. So once you finish installation of the bars, as you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, it looks like that. Now with this one here, once you finish, we put also a silver cap like so, and we do for the remaining of 5 for this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also 5 for the other side as well. Next we're going to install in the wheel in. As you can see, the wheel is actually 2 pins, 1 pin there Also one pin on the other side there. It's very important. As you can see there, there's actually 3 holes in the middle. As you can see, 2, 1 there, and also 1 there is for catching in the pin, and the middle one is for putting the screw in. Now make sure you actually put in the pin into the hole in order to make sure the wheel